Alright, so here we are back again with the 1874 Italian service revolver. Again, made in 1888. I made two shooting videos on this, and I've referred to the action a couple of times because it is unusual for an American, for a person that's not been used to shooting anything like this. So it does the same thing as American revolvers, just does it in a different way, and maybe in some ways more advanced. Especially considering this came out and was a contemporary of the Colt single action. It came the French version of the Chamelot Delvigne started being issued in 1873, the same year as the Colt single action. All right, so we've gone over some of this. Again, loading gate here, the ejector here. All right, so you ejected just the same thing as the Colt. Inside here, what makes it different is under the frame and inside, behind the trigger, inside the trigger guard, there's the sear. You see a little nub sticking out? See it very small right there. All right, so the trigger is actually right here. That's what trips it and lets the hammer fall forward, lets it fire. In single action, I refer to this being an unusual, and it is, an unusual single action. So let's show you how that works. All right. You pull the hammer back just like normal, right? And when you pull the trigger, it operates the cylinder, brings it around. Now it's in battery, and you squeeze on through, and it allows the hammer to come forward. Let's do that again. I'll let it fly forward once for you guys. All right, here. Now it's staged. So now you have a very light trigger pull. Do a little take up there, and then almost no over travel, and it's very light. Very, very nice trigger pull in single action. If you know what you're doing, which I'm kind of starting to know what I'm doing with this. All right, double action. It does the same thing. You're pulling. It's moving it, and then the trigger's going to get to that sear, right as it lines up with the bore, and boom, there it goes. Okay. Another unusual feature about this revolver that I really like. I don't even have sizing dies for this. I don't have reloading dies for this 10.4 Italian service cartridge ammunition. I made them by just trimming down 44 specials to approximately 44 Russian length, 0.89 inches. All right, so I have some 44 Russian on the way, about 100 cases, so I'll be able to shoot this more. So I've not resized these at all, not one time. They've been fired now 3 times. Each one of these has been fired 3 times. They still slide in and out as if I'd been sizing them the whole time. Let me pull this back on. There we go. Now it'll rotate once it goes to that first notch. All right, put this in. It just slides right in, and then just drops right out. Well, the only thing I can figure is that the chambers in this cylinder are tapered. They taper from this, in essence, 44 special, 44 Russian at the back, down to about 0.425, a little bit smaller than a 44 special. So the chamber's tapered, and that is supporting this chamber fully. That should really make for some long brass life. I'm really hoping that, and it really makes it easy to reload. I'm not even sizing them, and they just go right in and out. So anyway, there's that part of the 1874 Italian service cartridge, the Chamelot.